Okay, I'm back. What happened, I think, is that I had too many things in the files. Because when I started to record the second part, it only gave me less than 4 minutes. So what I did was I went in, I deleted my previous videos that were in here and restarted. And now when I come on, it's not giving me any time that it's going to shut me down. So, okay. All right, I'm trying to think of where I was at when I started, because that was a few minutes ago. Okay, with the day for 23 days, I created a second wheel, and each day I would spin the wheel, and that would tell me what I was going to stitch for the next day. A couple of times I would have preferred to just keep stitching what I was working on, but I said, nope, I'm going to do it. And there was a few days that what I stitched on that particular day, I didn't have time to stitch very much on it at all, but I kept with it. So the plan was for 23 days, I would be working on a different project every day. And as I said, at the end, I'm going to pick out the ones that I want to concentrate on to see if I can get some finishes before the end of the year, because I have a whole ton of stuff that's just started new and doesn't have much on it. So let's look at those projects, and then as soon as I show you all of these that I worked on, then, excuse me, oh my goodness, I hope you didn't hear that. Then I'm going to give away the charts. So I've got them all here in a pile, and this is in the order that I spun and they came up to work on. And the first one was Prairie Schoolers, The Four Seasons. And I have started, it would be in this corner up here. I'm stitching all 4 of these on one. And this is where this one is. And I've posted all these on Instagram. So if you've been following me on Instagram, then you will have seen these. And my Instagram is Sandy Smith Bakos. It's SandysSmithBakos. So there's that one. And on the second day, Teapot came up. And if you'll remember, I had trashed the original Teapot, so this was a restart. So I considered it a whip because it was a restart. So this is a Treasured Friends Teapot. This was a gift, or I won it from Shelley Moonlight Stitcher. At least I can remember that. Half the time I can't remember who gave me what or what I won and when I won it, and brainless. And there's where I got to on that one. Didn't have much stitching time that day. And on the next day, when I spun, Frederick the Literate came up. There it is. And that is a Dimensions kit. And this is where it's at right now. And where I worked was in this area down here. And I realized, looking at that this one needs to get some backstitch caught up. So I'm going to have to pull this out one of these times and concentrate more on backstitch than cross stitches. The next day, Minnie Mount Cabin Home came up, my Haid. And there's that picture, so you can see all those details. And there's where I am with that. And where I was stitching was up in, I did some of this here, I did some of this here. I can't remember just exactly, but I was working over in this area. So there is that one. And the next day, Flower Quaker came up. This is by Verbena, Irina Weber, or it's Veber is the designer. Verbena Designs. This was from Etsy. And I love stitching this. This is such a nice, I love these. You know, I didn't realize until I started stitching them that I love the Quaker. I've always said I wasn't a prim stitcher, and I realize that these are probably considered prim colors, but I like it. It's very muted, which I never thought I would be into the muted colors, but I guess we change, or we can change, or whatever. But anyways, there we are. Isn't that pretty? Those colors just kind of blend together so well. I got a crease right down through there from where I folded it, but and this is just a breeze to stitch. This fabric is so nice. It's a 14 count, and I can't remember right now just what it is, but it's nice. And the last one, which was yesterday's stitch, was Japanese Garden, another Dimensions kit. And here is where Japanese Garden is. And where I was stitching was just right down in here at the base of the tree. And I think I filled in a couple of things up in here, but not much. You don't accomplish a lot when you just stitch on something for maybe an hour or something, and that's it. Don't get a lot of accomplishments. Now today, when I spun my wheel yesterday, it came up birdhouse, and that's what I'm working on. It's sitting over here next to me. I got just a little bit of stitching into that this morning, and then I had to go and do some other things, and I don't know whether I'll get back to it again today. That's what happened to me a couple of those days. Is I stitched on it a little in the morning when I got up, and then I didn't have time to get back to it. Stuff happened. Life happens. Okay, charts. Last week's charts. Oh, that's the new ones. Let's see. Oh, here's last week's. Last week's charts. And I didn't... I haven't heard the last comment, but Cindy, I did want you to know I did get your comment in the contest here. So let's see, who are my winners? The mouse ornaments, which were these, are going to, oh, Cindy, you won these. So I'll be sending those out to Cindy. The Victoriana, the sampler, is going out to Sharon Smithers. And Sharon and Vicki, I still have your charts from the last time. I ran out of those international stamps that I need to send to Canada. So I haven't gotten to the post office to buy anymore. So I will get there, and I will get those out to you guys, and I'll add this one to Sharon's but I do have to go and purchase some more of those stamps. And then the Precious Moments. This was won by Pat Ferry. So Pat, I will get this mailed out to you. And the Santa with the Reindeer. This is going to Beata Hyde. And again, Beata, I don't have the international stamps, so as soon as I get them, I will get this one sent out to you. All of you know that have gotten charts from me. Sometime I'm a bit slow getting them sent out, but they always get there. And if anybody should ever not get a chart that I said that I was sending to you, let me know. Some people will email me and tell me, oh, I got the chart, I love it. Other times, I just have to kind of assume that you got it if I don't hear from you saying, you didn't get it. There's nothing I can do because the mail's the mail, but okay. Today I have a few more to show and send these out to whoever might be interested. This one here is, I have a couple of baby charts here. This one says, and baby makes 3. And it includes an alphabet in here to be able to put in the baby's name and the numbers. And let's see, that's just a picture. There's no parts for that. All right, so that's it. Baby makes 3. So if you would like to stitch that one, just say you would like baby makes 3. The next one is called Welcome Aboard. And it looks like this one. So if you're interested in stitching this one, please say you'd like Welcome Aboard. The next one is some fancy ornaments. These are done in Kreinik per the instructions, and there are finishing instructions here for them. And they look like this. So if you're interested in these, say you'd like to stitch the ornaments. And next, this is a cardboard leaflet. It is Leisure Arts for kids only. There's all kinds of little things that you could stitch for kids. Dinosaurs. And this is probably older, 1987. So if you'd like this, say you'd like to stitch for kids only. And that's it for this week. I am going to end this because I know it's carried out a little bit long, and I don't like to make my videos too awfully long. I guess I'm afraid people won't watch if they're too long. So, oops, I kicked the chair. So please take care. Sending out my hugs and my love to everybody. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you probably in about a week. So, see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.